Hey guys, it's Sarah's night, and this is part... sorry, hold on. Believe it or not, I actually had the J-pop station going while I was waiting on the previous video to save to my computer. But anyway, okay. Yeah, this is part 3 of Let's Play the X-Files Resistor Serve. And I looked ahead this time, in the downtime between the last video and this one, on what to do next. And apparently... Okay, let's get out of here. Wrong side of the room. Apparently there is actually... there's like an opening in the same fence that I ran alongside to find the way to the hotel, which had nothing more than the hill item. But apparently there's another opening in that same fence where we'll actually go through the park, and then from there we'll find the trailer home that belonged to the witch girls. So let's see. Wrong way. I believe it was back this way. I also tried to look at the controls in a Game FAQs walkthrough, and apparently I've actually been kind of unfair to this game. You can actually use just simply the D-pad to look at the map on screen. I was just looking in the wrong place. The inventory. Let's turn that down a little bit. Aha! Just like this. And anyway, also not just the map, but apparently I have actually been not paying attention to the square button this whole entire time while I've been fighting zombies. So actually that's all we need to use in order to... Oh, hi. Okay, there we go. Yeah, square. Just simply press square to kick instead of punch, and while they're on the ground. That will definitely eliminate a lot of time, but the walkthrough also warned, just like I remember Spoonie's review did, that it's actually going to take a lot more kicks than punches to finish off a zombie. But hey, it conserves ammo, so really can't complain that much. Also, if I have my gun drawn, I can use it to wallop a zombie across the head, so honestly, I really don't know, other than you know, actually having my fists up when I'm running in order to be able to run, I don't know why I wouldn't use the gun even when I'm out of ammo in a zombie fight, because I imagine being hit with the butt of a gun will actually... Yep, right here. I can't believe I didn't notice that before. So yeah, looking at the walkthrough in the meantime, while waiting for the second video to save, it was actually save us a lot of time. And did I just go back out by accident? Yeah, I sure did. Whenever I come onto a new screen, I really need to stop for a moment and take a look at my surroundings to make sure I don't end up running in the wrong direction. Okay, now let's analyze this. Up the hills the way we came. Okay, here we go. So this actually isn't a park. Apparently this is... I was thinking park as in, like, you know, where you walk dogs and have picnics and crap. Okay, well, I'm hitting the square button. Why am I still punching? Am I using the... Huh? Oh. I wasn't aiming with the R1 button. I was just free locking there. Okay. Yeah, this is actually a trailer park. I thought originally that we were going to go past an actual park and then find a bunch of trailers. Oh, Confederate flag. I sense something vaguely racist here. Okay, well, that one's obviously... Is that guy hitting me with a severed limb? Why should that even hurt? By the way, this zombie looks like he's kind of transparent, and I guess it's just the fog. Come to think, why is there a low-laying fog in this area and not anywhere else? Unless I just haven't been paying attention. Okay, yeah, Scully, please move out of my way, thank you. Okay, so that door was locked. Gate won't budge. Maybe this is it right here. Aha! Aspirin bottle, sweet. Hey, wait a minute, is that a... Hold on. I'm seeing a poster here. Yep. I don't know, for some reason the main just reminded me of David Bowie in The Labyrinth. Okay, so here we have...
Hang on, this is Hector's garage. Hector's the stepfather?
Yes, I passed the Hector's garage on the east side, but didn't look in. Candy's diary. Her last entry was 2 weeks ago, but she mentions a hideaway called the Wheelhouse.
We'll save time if we split up. I'll check the garage.
You do that, Scully. So I'm wondering if you actually play as Scully in the same game, or if it's kind of like Resident Evil 2, where you actually play the game over just from a different perspective. It's kind of interesting if... Because, I mean, meanwhile, I distinctly remember there's supposed to be a segment where Scully fights a boss in the garage. Let's turn that back down. I hear a dog growling, so I need to kind of be on the lookout here. Yeah, so, I mean, it really wouldn't make any sense if within the actual the same game. I mean, Scully, it's like we go back in time to Scully's segment where she fights Hector in the garage. Okay, I can't see the stairs here. Come on. Obviously, you're not meant to go up them. Or are you? The camera angle changes at such an inconvenient spot. Okay, sure enough, you can't go up them. Yeah, I don't think I would want to let those dogs out. Actually, let's make sure we haven't missed anything in the trailer. There might be more ammo or something. Don't know why a couple of girls who are really confident in their witchcraft apparently would be keeping ammunition in their home, but whatever. It was worth a look. Well, why don't we take a look at their diary anyway? Nothing found? Well, it seems to me that that's actually something. That's gotta be used for something. Shut up, dog. As happy as I am with my new place in Shreveport, I gotta say, that is one thing that really sucks, is it seems like just about all of my neighbors have dogs, and they're barking all the time. Okay, well, I thought those stairs led up to a door, and you could interact with, but apparently not. I'm also reading from the controls, the control section of the walkthrough. Apparently, if there is something to search, then there will be some kind of icon at the bottom of the screen. So I need to start paying attention to that instead of just searching around aimlessly. Just trying to make sure there's not one last area for me to search. Actually, I think I've already got what I need. I remember there was a gate, I think on this very same... on the very same fence that I was running along in order to enter the park, where you could use an emblem of some sort. And that pentagram necklace might have been it. So let's check that out. Okay, maybe it wasn't along the same fence, but I know it was definitely along the fence. Was that it right there? No. It was a distinct gate. I'm really hoping that other characters from the television show up for whatever reason. Like, say, the cigarette smoking man, or Krychek. Surely Agent Skinner's gonna make an appearance. There's a star-shaped cutout on the gate. Okay, well... I don't know why that item didn't automatically activate when the other locked doors so far have. Whatever. Okay, so what do we got in here? I think I hear something like gears grinding. What does this say? Wicca is a forest in the light of the silvery moon. Isn't that the name of an old-timey song?
Oh no, I recognize you anyway.
It is a glade enhanced by the light of the ice. It is a dewdrop on the petals of flowers to bloom. Whatever. And Mulder didn't seem to say anything important. He just mumbled something about he'd recognize that kind of text anywhere or something. Mainly because his stupid ass is really into the occult. I guess you have to be to believe in aliens, right? Okay, so we got gears going on up in here. There's a ladder. Okay, nothing. Before I go up the ladder, I might as well search the rest of the area. Big huge wheel for something. Anything on the shelf here? Nope. Okay, well, let's go up this ladder. I wonder why the girl's pendant actually opened up that gate. I mean, is this like a secret area just for them? Obviously so, if we got this magic circle going on and candles lit everywhere. Reminds me of that movie House of the Devil, which was actually kind of boring, but you know, the one from the 70s about the babysitter that took an odd job for some eccentric old couple, and they were like, "Hey, can you take care of our mother? She's real sickly, and we need to be out right now for something really important. Can you do this at the last minute?" And it turned out like they were Satanists or something that were deliberately luring her into the house because she was apparently the chosen one of the devil to open a gateway with her sacrifice to the netherworld so that demonic forces can come out and take over the earth. I don't know. But there was this really creepy part where she was investigating the sound of the old lady, who was like coughing behind a door to a room or something, and she was like, "Hey, are you okay?" Just going to check on her, but the door was locked, and meanwhile, it was like the camera showed this alternate room behind another locked door in the hallway, where all this while she didn't know that just on the other side there were corpses everywhere who had been the victims of a sacrifice, and then, this one of these weird circles drawn in the floor. Okay, there's got to be something in here. Something on the ground. Obtain Caitlin's diary. That must be the name of the other girl. Mandy and Caitlin.
So long as it harms no one. My God, these are innocent girls. What happened?
Where are you?
Caitlin, you're looking for your sister.
It's safe here. I'm so cold.
Okay, so now we're getting that vision. Why couldn't Mulder just wait to bring up the fact that he's been getting them now? Like, after this. And why the ghost of Caitlin? Like, are they both dead? I know Mandy is, but... Or maybe that was Caitlin's body in the previous area. I don't know. Okay, so... might as well investigate Caitlin's diary. Nothing. Well, I'd like to open it up and at least see if there's something interesting, notes or something, but... obviously that was just to trigger a small cutscene, but now what? Door won't open. Okay, yeah, finally I caught sight of the X-Files logo at the bottom. I mean, I'd seen it before, I just didn't realize what its purpose was to tell you that there's something to investigate. That will be helpful in the future. Okay, well, I suppose we can go back down to the first floor and see what's up. I didn't actually investigate that area. There's Scully.
Mulder, it's me. Find anything?
Caitlin Winslow's diary. You were right, Scully. These girls had nothing to do with real witchcraft, but they were used for some larger purpose. To divert people from some sinister truth, something we're not seeing yet. We have to find her, Scully.
Well, there's no sign of Caitlin Winslow here.
Do you just automatically assume some bigger conspiracy?
There are long rants in this diary about her asshole bosses at the shop easy.
I'm looking at the map. That's in the northeast corner of town.
From what I've seen, I don't know if we'll be able to find an open road through to there.
Maybe at the fire station, Mulder. I think I have a way through.
Yeah, because we can't just traverse normal everyday obstacles with a little effort. Typical survival horror. I'm wondering by now, I mean, why haven't we bothered to call our boss Skinner? I mean, somebody in a position of greater authority than us to let them know what's going on. I mean, it's not every day, or at least it's not supposed to be, that you got zombies. And apparently these girls were being used to perform witchcraft or something. I really couldn't understand what Mulder was talking about. And what was that in the diary about a jerk boss? What? And it's like the shadow and all that lies between, to be a witch, to be a healer, a teacher, and a protector of all things. Yeah, that's nice. Wicca's still really bizarre. Okay, so meet Scully at the fire station. Let's check that on the map. I don't know what that X is supposed to be about. What's that supposed to represent? Oh, save point. Duh. Sheriff station, wet wired video. Obviously, that was an entirely adult video store that I was in just now. Doctor's office, wheelhouse. Am I at the wheelhouse? Yeah, apparently I am. Huh. FDRF at the top. I'm not sure what that's about. Just because there's F's in the acronym here, I'm just going to assume fire department. So let's head that way.
You with the auto club? I've been waiting.
I trust you're man enough to work that thing.
Man enough. Oh, why do you hurt me, Scully? Ladies first.
Are you sure that's a smart idea? You're going in there totally vulnerable. Whoops.
Mulder?
I told you I didn't know how to work this thing.
Now what?
You keep going, Scully. I'll find another way around.
Oh, great. Couldn't I have just gone in there instead of her? What the heck is that? I guess that was the fire hose station. Huh. Find another way in, will you? As far as I can tell, it is the only side of the building that's accessible. And that certainly isn't an open fence. What's this dangling in front of the car? Just moths, I guess? Okay. Honestly, how am I going to find a way in? Without bumbling around constantly anyway. You know, there's one thing I didn't do. I actually never pressed the X button on these packages. So obviously they were just meant for healing items. Just a fancy way of revealing them to you, I guess. Bodyguard videotape? Huh? I didn't know I picked this up. But there's a key. Video key. Not sure. And a first aid kit, okay. When on earth did I pick that up? I have no idea. Well, maybe we can go back to the video store then. Kind of a long way back. Maybe there's something we're able to unlock in there. Well, actually, but wrong buttons. Let's check the map and see if Okay, well there may be a way out back through the video store, just considering where it is on the map, it's worth a shot. Well, it's a long way out though. Let's do this. And the chick with the AK-47 is still laying there. Text message has arrived on my cell phone, okay? We check those how? As a suddenly cellular phone just shows up in the menu. New message. What have you got for us? Checkbox 1013. Well, considering this is the room where it happened, I assume he's talking about one of the mailboxes. Aha! Obtained a package. I suppose since these folks are all zombified by now, they won't mind me taking their belongings. I miss you. I'm sorrier than I can be. Here's the something back. I didn't show it to anyone. Please come back from hiding. I miss you. I want to watch the sunset and make love to you. Always love you. You're Ricky. Here's the tape back. What was that about? Well, I'm guessing considering I just happened to have it in my inventory, I still don't remember where I got it. That may have been a clue to investigate the inside of the videotape cover where I found that key. I don't remember if there was a locked door in the video store or not, but it's the only place I can think of to go. And I'm getting turned around again because of the abrupt camera angle turns. Where am I at now? Okay, just up the street. There's endless supply of zombies coming out the fire for whatever reason. Here we go. Wasn't there a door or something? In a back room? Ah, here we are. Yes, no, maybe. Guess not. Huh? I don't know what I just did, but whatever. Oh, I can move the couch. Why is there a secret crawl space in... Wow. And there just happens to be a hole in the fence lined up perfectly. Okay. Oh, good. Save point. Didn't need one of those. And I just now realized that the time on the save file was just recording the time it actually is in real life. It's 11:30 right now, where I'm at. So that sarcasm about, it being night in the town, and yet when I started this game, the first save file said it was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Really doesn't hold any water anymore. Okay. So, on this new street... Ow, damn! I'm about to kick the crap out of these dogs. Except now there's a... Ow! Oh well, good thing I just saved, right? Guess I better use guns on them if there's 2 at a time. I remember, could I actually go in here or no? I imagine there'd be a lot of useful items in there if I could. Okay, so the way forward off the northeast end of the map is blocked, just as Scully said. So let's bust out the handgun and wait for these dogs to show up. Maybe I should just run for it. I keep forgetting to press the R1 button to be able to kick. But it looks like I'm free to take care of this one without interference. Okay. How am I doing on health? Not good. I think the other dog was somehow glitched on something. I know you can't see me actually kicking the crap out of it behind this trash can, but whatever. That was entertaining. Meanwhile, can I go through this door? No, I sure can't. Well, that's got to be the fire station, so what to do? Maybe there's an item in the area. Although it distinctly said the door won't open, not that it was locked. Ugh. Seriously, where is this endless supply of zombies coming from? Shopping carts everywhere. Ah. I just investigated the other door. carefully enough. Okay, there's got to be some in here to help me out. I knew that in any survival horror situation we wouldn't be able to pass up a grocery store or any such place without there being items inside. The door just kind of swung open by itself from the other side. Couldn't I use one of these bats as a melee weapon? I mean, what's this? Just 9mm clip. Kind of like the, you know, sort of we're in a hopeless situation kind of violin theme we got going right here, I guess. Sounds vaguely like music off of the show. Maybe it is. Okay, that's got to be a health item on top of the... well, it looked like aspirin bottles, maybe. Guess not. Ugh! Camera angles constantly changing. Whenever the screen changes, I gotta be sure to like let go, just straight up let go of the directional button so I can just keep going forward without messing myself up. Well, I was hoping there would be something I could use to get the way to the fire station open, but I guess not. I guess we can just go ahead and save. It's probably about as good as I'm ever going to do against that last particular horde of enemies. Honestly, just swing over the fence. How difficult could it be? Even a completely unathletic guy like me could, you know, eventually make the way over. And it's not like Mulder and Scully haven't done that, you know, on numerous occasions in the TV series. But I know, it's a video game, gotta be obstructed by the littlest things. And yet show unbelievable resilience against zombie bites. Hi, zombie. Ow! You weren't even aiming at me, and I just walked right into it. Honestly, I think in real life zombies would be this easy to defeat. I mean, if you knocked them down on the ground, you could just keep kicking them, I'm sure. I really don't see how they'd have the, you know, the body structure to be able to actually... It's like, that's one thing that's always tripped me out about the early Resident Evil games, is how a zombie could just grab onto you and you see it coming, and it's like you don't have the strength to push it off. I mean, with his compromised body structure, you know, just the integrity of it, you should almost be able to rip his arms off with your bare hands, I think. If you wanted to try hard enough, of course. That'd probably be a good way to get infected. Well, this sucks. As far as I can tell, no way in. So, think what I'll do here, guys, is it's about 40 minutes. I can call that an episode. Yeah, when I find the means to get to the fire station, I'll get back with you. So, see you in a few minutes.